Today I'm going to show you how to create a table of contents in a Hyperdoc. First I'm going to show you the example Hyperdoc that I made. This one is about graphs. Here you can see my table of contents, and each part of my table of contents is going to go to a different page. So here is a page where students will interpret data shown in a tally chart. My next activity shows where students are going to define words about graphing. And my last activity is where students are going to complete a tally chart. They're going to create a bar chart, and they're going to create a pictograph. Now let's go back up to my table of contents. As you can see, there's all these different links. If I click the first learning target and then I click the link, it's going to bring me to my first activity. If I click the second link, this is going to bring me to my second activity. And the last one will bring me to my last activity. Now, Hyperdocs are a great way for students to complete an interactive activity that's not a typical worksheet. And putting a table of contents in your Hyperdoc is a really great way for them to be able to easily navigate to the different pages without just scrolling through. So here I'm going to show you in a demo Hyperdoc how to create your own table of contents. So what I'm going to show you as I scroll down is each page I wrote what activity would be on top. So this page would be the first activity, then the second activity, and then the third activity. So up here, the table of contents would typically go underneath the title, and I'll even write table of contents. Just keep in mind that I'm just showing you how to put a table of contents. You, of course, would want to make this look a lot neater. You'd want to make it really more visual. So this is just going to look very basic. So here I'm going to click Insert, Table of Contents. Now you can choose to either do it page numbers or with blue links. I'm going to do blue links because that's what I did in my other Hyperdoc. Click. Now it tells you right here, this can kind of refresh your memory if you don't remember how to put a table of contents. It tells you to add headings with format, paragraph, styles, and they will appear in your table of contents. So what I'm going to do now, as you noticed that all my titles went down a little bit, so I'm just going to backspace. I'm going to highlight, this is my first activity, go to format, paragraph, styles, and I'm going to make this heading 1, apply heading 1. Going to go down to my next activity page, and I'm going to highlight, click Format, Paragraph Styles, Heading 2, apply Heading 2. And my last page, I'm going to highlight, Format, Paragraph Styles, Heading 3, apply Heading 3. Okay, now I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to click on my table of contents. Now, if you look here at this circular arrow, it says Update Table of Contents. I'm going to click here. Now, as you can see, it put all the different headings in my table of contents as a blue link. I'm going to make it look a little bit nicer by centering it on the page. And I'm also going to center my table of contents title. Okay. I'm also going to put a line between each one to make it a little bit neater. Okay, so let's try it out. I'm going to go ahead and click. There you go, brings you to your first activity. I'm going to try the next one. Brings me to my second activity. And the last brings me to my third activity. So there you go. That's what you have to do in order to create a table of contents for your Hyperdoc.